Now the mid-season archery is winding down and we're getting ready to head into late season. I wanted to jump on and give you guys reviews of some of the gear that I found over the season here that I think is high quality. And I'm going to run through a lot of them. So you're going to see quite a few videos for me pushing out the gear that I tested. Good stuff, the bad stuff, you're probably not going to see. All right. But one of the things that I did find was what I consider to be the best budget-friendly cold weather hoodie that you can buy, period. And straight line, bottom up front. It's a simple logo hoodie from True Timber at truetimber.com, right? This hoodie is their high pile fleece hoodie and it retails for $49. Now, when you get into like Black Friday, all these sales they run all the time, right after the holidays, you're going to find this thing probably for as low as like 39 bucks. It is incredibly warm. And so let's dive into all that. Hey, if you don't know me, my name's Mike, the Everyday Bow Hunter. I'm a retired U.S. Army Green Beret. I test a lot of gear. And what I try to do is bring the best reviews to you that I can. No bias, just straightforward, good information that you can use. And this is one of them. So this high pile fleece from True Timber, and you can see the high pile fleece even up in the hoodie itself. This thing, it's got some meat to it, right? It's really, really a thick fleece hoodie. Now I took this out and the very first time I wore it, it was probably 50 degrees and I expected it to drop down to about, maybe 40, mid to low 40s. And so by the time the night hit and I was like, okay, I hadn't worn this yet. I took the jacket that I have from True Timber too. I put that on my pack. I threw this on. I had a Under Armour shirt underneath of it, and I think I might have thrown a wicking layer on there too. So anyway, yeah, I did have a wicking layer on. I had the Grey Cliff hoodie from True Timber on, so as my wicking layer. So anyway, that's all I had. This is extremely thin. I had a really good cold weather Under Armour base layer on, and then I had this. And man, was that a mistake. Big mistake. This thing had me sweating to death. Check this out. I've only walked about 200 yards with this True Timber hoodie. It's like 50 degrees out, but I'm freaking sweating my ass off. This thing's way too heavy for this temperature. It is freaking warm. But True Timber definitely performed this evening. I never even had to put anything on top of this hoodie. Probably it's supposed to be down around 45. Nothing terrible, but I had to put an extra jacket on, just a hoodie. Great work. As you can see, this thing, it's one thing I can say is I don't think it breathes very well. It is just flat out warm. So when I got to this spot, I had the jacket with me. I never put the jacket on. This was enough. I was really surprised and I said, wow. So fast forward to now we have a early morning that they're calling for it to be down around 32 degrees. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna test this thing out. This time, I have no issues wearing this thing in. It's that cold. So I wear it. I have underneath, I have the Grey Cliff hoodie once again. I have my Under Armour, but this time I also have my Ozio Core Warmth vest. And that's kind of a thin vest. It's a windproof vest. And then I threw this over top of it. Now I thought that by walking in, I always do this, is if I can generate some good heat in there, even if I got a little bit of sweat going, I got that wicking layer on, right? I can test this out. Now it was up until 8:30 in the morning, after going in at 5:30, when I said, I'm now getting a little chilly. And I just busted out some hand warmers and held hand warmers against my body inside, put it inside my shirt. It held up that well. This thing is literally that warm. It'll retain that heat. So what I'm saying is I generated heat in this thing and I kept it in it. And I never put the hoodie up. I just used the Grey Cliff hoodie. The mask in here, in the Grey Cliff hoodie, it has one of those, we're looking all over the place here. The Grey Cliff hoodie has this built-in neck gaiter mask. And so that was the mask I used for the cold weather. And this hoodie held up extremely well. There was good winds going in the morning too. Never felt them through this. I did have that Core Warmth vest on, which is a wind blocker. But at the same time, if you've even got your hands on this, you can see even the sleeves. You can see the sleeves on this, how thick they are. Now I'm going to throw it on and let you take a look. It is super quiet. They use their what they call their true suede technology, which it just like a soft suede topper. There is no noise to this whatsoever. It's extremely quiet. Okay, as you can see, this has some bulk to it. You can got a little bit bulk in the sleeves. Did not have any trouble drawing my bow. It's not bad in that regard. It does have a little bit in there, right? But it's got all that fleece in it. You can see that fleece. I am warm right now as I'm just trying to do this. I am 5'8", 185 pounds. I'm not a big guy. This is a size large, and I feel if I went to a medium, it would have been maybe okay, but still probably too tight getting on and off. One of the things about this, it does have a little stiffness to it, right? So that true suede is really tough. Feels like you can go through some brush with this. I did not bust brush with this. I did not really have any place in the latter part of the season where it was really tough to get through that I went to, but you can feel it. Now, the Spike Cave performance pants that I did wear with this as well, they held up extremely well with low-lying jaggers and stuff that I went through. And it uses that same true suede stuff, so I would assume that this does well as well. And for the price point, you can't beat it. With that fleece in there, did not feel wind blowing through me. With some good, base layers underneath this, it is really going to perform. I cannot recommend this enough. I think it is a fantastic option for cold weather hunting when you just need something low price that's going to keep you warm. This will definitely do it. And I'm telling you, you walk out in this in 50-degree weather or even high 40s, and you'll be sweating your ass off. So understand that. But otherwise, that's really, I can't really say any more. It is a drawstring hoodie, but not a big deal. For the price, you can't beat it. I'll turn around here so you can see. But that's it, guys. Down and dirty, the best budget hoodie for cold weather hunting that I have found this season. It is fantastic, and I highly recommend it.